coffee on the bobby. Ooh, who am I gonna offend with the jalapeno on the steak this time? Here's the shaft. It's a mining shaft. This mess plays out. Oh! I'm freaking out. Even if you reserve a campsite online, you still have to pay for a daily pass, and then they charge you for the next day too because you're gonna be in the park. That is the silliest stuff I've ever heard in my life. Put that baby in there. Peachy. Patchy. Well, always carry a tire plug kit because it saved the day and we're gonna be on our way. Well, howdy doody everybody, how you guys doing? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Wow, what the was that? Wisconsin edition. We got some thunderhead clouds coming in. We're on a little Stephen Falls down trail. We don't know what we're doing. We're just winging it as always. We're checking out, I think it's called the Govern something State Park. It's pretty big. They got a lot of stuff trails and all sorts of stuff like that. So we're just flinging it and winging it. We're actually up here because Gal Pal wants to go to a concert and do some Winn-Dixie and stuff. Maybe do some line dancing.
No, it's Morgan.
It's Wallen Morgan.
And Miranda Lambert.
And Miranda Lambert. Anyway, this place has a lot of foliage around here. We're gonna go check out this little waterfall, and then we're gonna go find us a campsite. Got quite the map system here. There's a twin lake over here and all that good stuff. So we're off in the, this doesn't help us at all. So we're over there somewhere. Waterfall Spring House. Let's see what's over here. Alex Stevens. Looks like the guy from Men in Black. Sugar, water. Sorry, shouldn't be mocking history, but yeah, here we go. Oh, here it is. He's gonna come haunting us tonight. Oh, I hear a babbling brook. Woo, he's coming straight out of the... That's cool. Look at that, coming straight out of the ground. Cool bean. What a magical little stream. Rock Spring House. Downward we go. Down, down. This looks sweet. This is a pretty nice little trail. Nice trail. Kind of almost looks prehistoric. Just in time. Kind of like a tourist trap of the state park. Alright, we're going to our campground. Here, try to find our camp spot. Nice little spot though. Short, easy hike. Full of nature. That little waterfall is freaking popular. We were there maybe
less than 10 minutes.
Less than 10 minutes, and there was like 15 people coming in there. That's pretty crazy.
And we walked pretty deep in there.
We were all deep up in it. This campground is really wooded too, so it's pretty nice. And there's nobody on this side. Well, we found a little spot. We're supposed to possibly have storms coming in. but it is freaking humid, so I'm letting the gut swang. Anyway, I got a new best friend out here. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Here, I guess it was like the #1 selling thing on TikTok or something, but they sent me one too. And I'll tell you what, I ran that thing for like 16, 17 hours, and it didn't even die. 50%. It tells you all the doohickeys here. It's also oscillating, so you could like let her oscillate, all that good stuff. It has like a nighttime something. It even has a light. And you can even put it on a timer, like a 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour. And then you can have it adjust to even 120 rotation. Also has a remote. Also has a hook on the bottom, so you can just dangle it from the top of your tent. And this will be my other best friend. If you know, you know. Thunder's rolling off in the distance. Will it make its way? Who knows? Our luck? Yeah! Darkness is coming. This breeze has picked up like gnarly. But if you guys remember, last time we used this, it leaked on us. But as you can tell, I murdered it with some weather proofing stuff. And I let it sit out through the few storms, and it was dry inside. But I mean, it's not gonna hurt it. It may look a little silly now, but if anything, we made it better. Hopefully it'll last, because I do like this tent. It's roomy, it's nice, it's delightful. She's coming, boys. She's coming fast. Not as fast as us, but you know, these are jokes. Calm down. Holy moly. We're gonna get pancakes.
How's the weather change just like that?
Look, it's only this cloud right here, and then past it is blue skies, kinda. I don't even know if I need to finish setting up the tarp. I think it's gonna be done here in a second. Just gotta watch out for these trees about to turn into waffles. Just like that, the end of it. You still see a little bit of rain through the trees. Looks like all blue skies behind it, just as we got the tarp up. Go figure. Yeah, pal's already 6-pack deep.
No.
Yeah, well, that was short-lived. Rain doesn't feel bad at all. It feels pretty nice. Well, this breeze feels delightful. Nothing to do but sit back and get a little fatter. But anyway, let me show you this little view down this little trail here. Got a nice succulent orchid. Let's check it out. There's a lake down yonder, and it looks pretty freaking clear. There is a nice little cliff right here, but we're not going to jump the fence on camera. Gal pal made some like pico dip. Ooh-wee. Anyway, cheers, no fizz. Like I said, sip that, get fat, and sit back. I'll get a load of that in your taste buds. Mm-hmm. Don't judge a book by its cover, because he might look like Danny Glover, but he's really a lover with a lot of blubber. Whatever. Most of them do. Those are not monkeys. Those are somebody's kids. He thinks he's an ambulance. Campground stuff. Woo! tent now. The tarp. Storm's coming in. Oh, and biscuit whiskers. Oh my gosh. Yep, and for a doozy. And all that rain just went right to the tent. It all went right to the tent. Right to the dang tent. Oh, I should have shut that. Hopefully the tent's all right. All the water flowed right at the tent. Well, good morning, you beautiful specimens. We got a fire going. It's only about 75 degrees right now. The tent kept us dry, but I tell you my favorite part though, that fan just oscillating and this humidity was grade A beautiful. Anyway, we didn't even get to have dinner or anything last night. That rain kind of just put a damper in the plans. And yeah, just drank dinner and went to bed. Anyway, we're gonna make up a little concoction for breakfast and then see what the day has to offer. Yeah. I think we earned a cup of coffee. Coffee on the bobby. And for breakfast, we're gonna try this little thing. The Pro Adventure Meal Premium. Jeff Garmeyer, whatever, whoever that is. Breakfast skillet, breakfast sausage, scrambled eggs, cheese potatoes, and bell peppers. We shall see, but we're gonna make it McGee style. Kids are already howling. We're gonna add some, like, put it in a pan, butter it up, saute it, add our own little thing, and chicken wing. Bam, bam, bam. Pure Colombian bam bam. Watch your step after this one, boys. Now that'll put some pep in your step. Let me tell you what. Ah, I feel like Free Willy. Put some butter in this bad boy and throw out the bobby. Just a dabble, do ya? Alright, a concoction to be had. Some sort of a breakfast sandwich type deal. Little cheese on there. Into some salsa. Oop. Voila. Put that in your pie hole. I guess the big question is, how does it taste? Bon appetit. Those bugs are horrendous. It's not a bad treat. Nice little simple breakfast idea. Back to you, Yap Boy Yowies. Wanna have a cook up? Great time to mow. Peaceful. Just because they put a fancy label on it doesn't mean it's that great. Same goes for restaurants. Half the time it's an expensive meal and it tastes like crap. Just saying. I thought it was a chef, but it turns out it's some guy who's hiked over 35,000 miles and still sold you crap. But it'll make a turd. It's all packed up, on to the next. We don't know what we're doing, we're flinging it and winging it. I think we're going to Blue Mound State Park. Let's go. Here we are. Blue Mound State Park. Well, bit of a pickle. There's only one spot available here, and it's kind of crap. So we don't know what we're doing. Tower Hill, we shall try. Well, we made it to another spot, but this is the only campground that is available. And we're even supposed to park. Kind of looks like crap. Interesting. The mosquitoes are thick over here. Look at the size of these leaves, though. It's massive. The shot tower. And we just came by a couple, and they let us use some bug spray because they said it is absolutely terrible right now. Gal-Pal's already. Always remember to bring a bug zapper on your hikes. That thing's nailing these mosquitoes. Well, I think this is what all the commotion is about. Not really a tower, more like a building. You want to try and read that, you can pause the screen.
Yeah. Boy.
Here we are. This is interesting. What is this? Thomas Bolton. He was born in 1809 in New York. His oldest family moved to Fort, Pennsylvania. Blah, blah, blah. He witnessed an Indian attack on the fort, which his grandfather was killed by an Indian. And then watched his grandmother killed by an Indian. Eventually, Thomas' family moved to Illinois, became a miner, and lead mines. And there that Daniel Whitney hired him to dig the shaft at Helena Shot Tower. Interesting tidbit of. Here's the shaft. It's a mining shaft. Cool tidbit of history. And we're back. Well, we got some frickin' Wisconsin cheese. We're gonna give it a try. We are back at the first camp we were at. Couldn't find anywhere to go. It says keep refrigerator right on it, but we found it in the store just sitting on the counter. So yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Ew, ow. Super
Squeaky cheese. Can you hear that on my teeth? I don't like that feeling.
I don't either. It doesn't taste bad at all.
Oh, it tastes good, but I don't like the squeaky feeling.
Why?
I don't like that. It's almost like we gotta chewing on styrofoam or, oh man. What the?
Oh, maybe.
Why is it gonna squeak? I don't like it. Ah, it's that feeling. Just, oh, get out of my ear. The cheese doesn't taste bad at all. It's just the squeaky part. I do not like that at all. At all, at all, at all. Well, we got a bird tray here. We can start a little fire. Now we'll see how this mess plays out. Look at this tiny little frog. Ah! Little froggy doggy. It's going, but I don't know how well it's gonna do here, but we're gonna try. Green onion brats on the barbie. Well, okay. So, Wisconsin has an out-of-state fee thing, and the only sites that are available here is like the double. So, to spend one night at this double spot, $87 because we're from out of state. So, yeah, here we go. The last-ditch effort as always. I blame the squeaky cheese. A little bit of that spicy goodness. Put a couple pieces of that squeaky cheese on there. See how that goes. I almost wanted to rip my teeth out. That squeaky noise is just a bit intense. Lunch is saved. Figured it out. The cheese out of the bag is just like chewing on silly putty. To be honest, it has that squeaky of silly putty. How do I know? Because when I was a kid, I stuck it in my mouth. I chewed on silly putty. Poor man's gum. But anyway, if you fry this cheese, it's a lot better and there's no squishiness. Anyway, we're gonna beat feet. Okay, we're back at that Blue Mountains State Park. It is ridiculous. Even if you reserve a campsite online, you still have to pay for a daily pass, and then they charge you for the next day too because you're gonna be in the park. That is the silliest stuff I've ever heard in my life. So basically, paying on $70 a freaking night to come here. I don't know, that's absurd to me. We're getting followed by lawnmowers today. Need to do some more research on frickin' Wisconsin because I think paying all that price just to get into a park sucks. That's ridiculous. But here's a tower. That looks safe. Look at that, step's almost like, I don't know. Hold on to the railing in case the dang steps go through. Yeah, I said hang on to the railing in case the steps go through. They look kind of iffy on some of these. Look at that one. All the way up here. Oh, I'm freaking out. Hey, time to mow. Well, here's home. We're just gonna get settled in. There's really not any great friggin' spots here. I just can't get out of my head that, like, how much they charge for being an out-of-towner to come camp and stuff. It blows my mind and makes me really grateful for my hobo camping stuff back home. Even if I knew where I was going around here, I'd probably do the hobo stuff camping up here too, but I don't know what I'm doing. Remember to start doing this stuff before you set up camp. Leave your guess in the comments. I have never seen this one before. Remember to always chop your firewood and sandals because you got 10 toes. You can afford to lose a couple. Need some steaks marinating up in here. About to be eating good. Make a guess, leave it in the comments. It's a simple one, you got this. Yet again, leave your guess in the comments. Don't forget to put your little bag of weed that it comes with. No, I'm just kidding, these are a joke. Taters. Can't forget the fan. Tell you what, that thing's really great when you're car camping and it's humid and hot outside. It makes it a lot easier. Well, more comfortable, not easier, but whatever. Lemon. Ooh, look at this. A little bit of nonsense. Ooh, it's gonna be a good treat. Ooh, baby, I'm gonna butter your bread. Ooh, who am I gonna offend with the jalapeno on the steak this time? Sitting back, fat and happy. morning. Predators here. Ooh, well, howdy doody. Good morning, ya lovely hallucinogenics. Oh, your mushroom. No, just kidding. Well, we knew better. We came out this morning. I should have put the trash away. Raccoon had trash spread everywhere, so that was a plus. But they do have showers and stuff here, but we didn't bring any soap, washcloths, or towels or anything. But we did go rinse off. We never come prepared, but whatever. Anyway, about to do us some food, and then I think we're gonna make it into the city and kind of just wing it, because like I said in the beginning, the whole reason we're up here is because Gal Pal wanted to do a concert, or go to a concert. So with that being said, we're gonna whip up some breakfast, and then a little bit of urban exploration, I think. Not gonna bore you too much with that, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm dry my feet off, get a fresh pair of socks on, get ready to get our rocks on. Rocks off, rocks on, whatever. Wiggity, 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 wiggity. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon. Oh, woohoo, party time. Let that baby in there. A little bacon on there. Up, breakfast is saved. Oh. There's not gonna be too much going on. We gotta get out of here by here in a few hours. Got like 4 pieces of wood. Probably throw that on there. Sit back, relax a little bit, clean up our mess, and then journey into the city. Yay! Oh, there's supposed to be some cool things to see, I guess. New places, new adventures. Not even making every day great exploring it, you know what I mean? Take it to Pound Town, bring it back around, Charlie Brown. Stand down the wind. In the heart of the concrete jungle. Take me back to the woods. Wisconsin Stadium. Home of the Badgers. With the squirrels, weasels, whatever. Made it to a preserve. Yeah, free firewood at these little camp circles. Well, here's the end of that little hike. Well, guys, we have no idea where we're going, what we're doing. And as you can tell, we are in the concrete jungle. I figured I'd bring you that a little bit of a last bit of nature, but I'm gonna leave it at that. We don't know what we're doing, we don't know where we're going, no reservations, and we're screwed. Anyway, get out there, make every day great exploring. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye. I finally found somewhere to go. Everywhere you go in Wisconsin, they charge you to do anything. You want to park and enjoy a park? You got to pay to park, to play at the park. How dare you, Wisconsin? Man, it's been a hard few days. Better sit back and just relax. Have a good day. Come on, am I coming this way? You gotta go that way? Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Holy shit.